Hello, hello. Welcome to Royal Sussex Live. Hello, hello. Can you all hear me? I kind of feel like you can't, so let me do this. Um Oh, okay. Yeah, you guys can hear me. All right. Well, I'm here. Um it is International Women's Day. It is International Women's Day, and in acknowledgement of that, I want to say happy International Women's Day to all of the ladies of the Sussex Squad, Royal Sussex, and our collective family of channels. Okay, I see the thumbs up. I know you guys can see me or hear me. Okay, perfect. So I'm on a little early today. As I mentioned yesterday, I have put off oral surgery for way too long. So, for that reason, I have decided to go ahead and do this early because if anybody knows me, I like to have late appointments. I'm not a morning person, so I choose to, walk in the night, as they say. Um, I'm a little bit of a vampire. I am vitamin D deficient, um, but I can fake it to make it. So sometimes I will, start early. And so, anyway, here I am. So, I have everything ready except for one slide. I got a couple of slides I need to bring up, and then we'll get on the way. Good morning, Beverly Jackson, Omalara, Judah. Uh, uh, I'm sorry, Lydia Washington, moderator. Hello, Church Nelly, moderator. Thank you for being here. Thank you both for what you're doing. Okay, Rochelle Baudreau. Okay, and who else? Patricia Nixon. Welcome. So, um, even though it's International Women's Day, right? Um, I was going to do something a little bit different today. In you know, and it is kind of strange because I'm going to step outside of the boundaries of International Women's Day, um, even with that acknowledgement. So bear with me for just a second here. Let me get up one more slide. Working on it to the last minute, of course. Good morning. Let me see. Somebody wants to say hi to everyone, so let me stall and help them out. Okay. All right. I do apologize for this. 10 o'clock here in the Midwest came up way too fast for my good. Up, nope, not that. One more slide and then we're good to go. Okay, wunderbar. We are here. Guten Morgen, wunderbar. Sprechen Sie Deutsch? You know what? My German is as powerful as my French. Okay, not a lot of people in here, but that's not going to stop us. Okay, there we have it. International Women's Day. And in case you guys don't know much about the history of International Women's Day, that's what I'm here for. I'm going to fill you guys in on that as we kind of stall for a few additional people. Come on in, everyone. We got 200. Let's get 210. Can we have 210, please? I know this is an odd hour, so I'm stalling a little bit. Come on in, everybody. Okay, we got 210. Can we get 220? 220, 220. And Rosa Roberts wants to wish everyone an International Business Day. Okay. Uh I think we're good. All right. Again, welcome to International Women's Day here on Royal Sussex. As you guys know, 90% of the people that tune into this channel again and again are ladies. And most of them are baby boomers like myself. And and then we have some youngins. Someone actually mentioned yesterday that she was 21 years of age. Good morning, Black Queen. And this is like my favorite photo of the day. The photo on the right is, of course, Dr. Shola, who I think is absolutely not just highly intelligent, highly capable, but incredibly beautiful. It's like I have the biggest crush on Dr. Shola, honestly. Okay. All right. As the world celebrates women, we take a look at the global day that has shaped society by highlighting issues that have affected women for many years. And this, of course, is from an unlikely source. This year's campaign is represented by the Break the Bias hashtag and calls on people to work toward a world that is equitable, inclusive, and free from bias and discrimination so the playing field is leveled for women moving forward. We have today the opportunity to put women and girls at the center of our planning and action and to integrate gender perspectives into global and national laws and policies. So anyway, happy International Women's Day. Okay, and then next slide. We have to celebrate International Women's Day by celebrating the Duchess of Sussex, someone who has exemplified feminism as well as empowerment for women ever since she was a kid. Yesterday, I mentioned the overwhelming support that she received from the former Secretary of State and former U.S. Senator, former First Lady Hillary Rodham Clinton. Well, Hillary Clinton has known of the Duchess of Sussex for a long time because when there was that issue with a commercial that seems to find a woman's place in the kitchen, it was the Duchess of Sussex who wrote letters to several famous women, including Hillary Rodham Clinton, as well as the Palmolive, yeah, I think it was Palmolive Colgate Company, to ask them, can you please change that commercial? And over time, with a little pressure from our future Duchess of Sussex, that is exactly what happened. And from that point on, the Duchess of Sussex has worked very hard, even as a calligrapher, just to make ends meet while she was in between jobs, trying to find a good gig as an actress, which of course she did. And the rest is her story. So, just a couple slides of the Duchess of Sussex. If you know, of course, the Duchess of Sussex always wears white on those pivotal moments. As like here, when she went to the first event that she attended at the Westminster Abbey, of course she wore white because you know it was it's the color of the suffragettes. And there she was, making a big splash on Britain. For the first time, this American had married into the royal family that was happens to be of African American descent. An African American for the first time has married into the family. The Duchess of Sussex excelled at her job as a working royal, as a senior working royal. I couldn't have been more proud of her. Women need a seat at the table. They need an invitation to be seated. Yeah, they. I'm sorry. Let me make this a little bigger so I can see it. All righty. And in case where it is not available, then they need to create their own table. We need a global understanding that we can affect a change without women's political participation. Yeah, we cannot expect a change without women's political participation. Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle. Thank you so much for the super sticker, Sonia Johnson. I very much appreciate it. Happy International Women's Day to you. Happy Tuesday to you. Okay. So that is our Duchess of Sussex. And just to start off with a little messy, so we're all in a good mood, I have to say this. Happy International Women's Day to the future Queen cohort, a consort. The truth is, I have been meaning to share this with you guys for like 2 days, I think. It wasn't me, Lydia. It was not me. I did not do this, but someone on the interweb, on the YouTube, no, I'm sorry, not YouTube, on the Twitter, decided that they saw a striking resemblance between what I suspect, I don't even know what kind of bird that is, but they saw all I could say is it wasn't me. Um, but it captured my imagination. And so because I get a big kick out of the this old hen here, I figured I would share this image. And this is how someone visualized Camilla as the future queen consort. I almost called her concert because I keep thinking cohort, but yeah. So that's how they envision her. Welcome to the live chat, Karen. Let's see. UK has got their knickers in a twist. Meghan's trending as International Women's Day, and Harry in Texas is making them lose their minds. Of course they are. Of course they are, because everybody wants to think of someone else as being a super girl power feminist when nothing could be further from the truth. Um, we're not even thinking about that other Duchess. We can't even put them in the same league. So, you guys, please, please don't be disappointed, but I have to do this. I just have to. Harry is a typical American. As title of the video, Prince Harry, typical American. Now, some of you guys may recognize this old car. You may have seen it before. I actually did a little editing on the scene of a movie because it reminded me of the Sussexes making good their escape from Narnia. If you guys recognize it, please mention it in the comments. I thought Harry wasn't being held hostage by Meghan in Montecito. How the hell you got the Texas? Yeah, how did he get to Texas? I mean, if you ask me, but you know what? Please don't even ask me. I think you should go to a higher authority. Harry probably he probably had to escape. He likely threw a duffel bag over the wall of their $14 million home, and that's how he was able to make his escape. Because really, if Harry wants to do something, it's really it's Meghan's decision. And so Harry most likely had to find some kind of way to escape, because everyone knows that in Hollywood is what Meghan wants. So that's probably what happened. I can't think of any other kind of way that something like this came about. And what could I say? On the authority of course, Angela Levin, then that's probably the way these things have happened. So, you know, she's the authority. She spent 15 minutes speaking to him. So, who better to decide how Harry made that possible? He threw his duffel bag over the wall of the Montecito mansion, and somehow he was able to hitchhike his way to Texas. Actually, no, that wouldn't be right. He hitchhiked his way to the airport where he hopped on a private jet, and just carbon emissions his way down there. So that's the way they see it. I'm gonna go with what they say, and they are never wrong. Let me see. I will try to be nice because it is the Lenten season, but it is very hard when it comes to the unroyal family, the sewer rats, and the bridge dwellers. Okay, so did anybody figure out where this photo comes from? I'm looking in the chat. I'm trying to see it. Anybody figure out where I hijacked this image? Anybody? Nobody? If you remember the movie Color Purple, did anybody get Color Purple? I'm looking. Anybody get Color Purple? Yes, you did get it worldwide birthday. Thank you for that. And so did Mary H. I'm sorry, I had to scroll back for that. And maybe someone else, Don't Start, got it. All right. Well, that is exactly where it comes from. Yep. I may be homeless. I may be royal. I may not even have security. But dear God, I'm here. I'm here. So yes, this was this was the Sussexes very color purple moment when they made good their escape from Narnia. So I don't know. I was just kind of inspired by that. And anyway, I thought I would share it with you. You know how my mind works. If you guys haven't figured out by now, my mind is all over the place. So today, I just wanted to celebrate Harry being a typical American. These photos are not in any particular order, and I'm not going to stay on so long, but gosh darn it, when I saw Harry um, at that rodeo or whatever it was, and I'm not even going to get into all the political stuff that they're saying about it and all the animal rights stuff. I don't even care. I just want to celebrate Harry's success because Harry has proven himself again and again as being the hardest working, the most intelligent prince of the blood out of that family. Anybody of the blood out of that family. I mean, here he is with Joe Biden and Jill Biden. Now, Jill Biden may look a little uncomfortable because, as you know, there was that issue that Joe Biden had with Harry being seen around London with some blonde that looked very familiar to him. And they had a good laugh about it, of course. So, in the spirit of that, you can see the occasion where Prince Harry actually was at, I want to say it was at the British Embassy in Washington, D.C. I think that's when this kind of a, I can't call it a bromance, but they got on with each other. And so Harry was like the big guest of honor at this event. Otherwise, it was just another sleepy little outdoor occasion until Prince Harry showed up, which he has that effect on so many people. And so, even though it's International Women's Day and we are celebrating women for the next few hours, I just felt compelled to do this because um, I think Harry is just absolutely exceptional. And there he is with the former First Lady and the former Second Lady, who is now the First Lady, Dr. Jill Biden. The doctor is in the house, right? I mean, Harry just he just fits. And there's Joe Biden watching the game with him and then squeezing his shoulder ever so tightly, reminding him, "Stay away from my wife. I'm tired of her talking about you. I'm tired of you all up in my video. So stay away from my wife." Oh, look who's here. It is Thriving with Meghan and Harry. Welcome to Royal Sussex. And I'm sure all of you are subscribed to her channel. I just know you are. Okay, again, in no particular order, I'm just celebrating the moment. Prince Harry came to the United States with a dream to escape that life of servitude back in Narnia. And what do you know? Executive producer, His Royal Highness Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex. Now, this is what they refer to in psychology as passive aggressive, because I have thrown the HRH in there so that I can trigger the derangers. And guess what? It worked. When I saw the comments of that particular video, it was horrific. And I was like, success, success. That was the desired outcome, was to put them on edge, to rock them back on their heels and remind them that Prince Harry is an American now. Harry, one of us, as they say in Italy. Harry, one of us. Okay, no particular order. Next. And then there was the global citizen moment. And mind you, I'm not going to cover everything. Yeah, I saw the cowboy hat, Wrangler jeans, our Harry. This is our son. This is our kid. He's all of our kid. Our kid has done well for himself. He's married up, right? I don't think anybody will dispute that. He did marry up. Oh, really? I didn't know that, Sonia Alexander. Thank you for that information. 3 out of 4 Invictus games. Yeah, I'm starting to sympathize with Joe Biden. And there he is, just a typical American, just hanging out. This is like one of those images that I like to put out there, hoping that the derangers will see it. Again, this is what they call passive aggressive. Hey, Isabella, Anastasia Isabella, I didn't know you were here today. Thank you for being here. Okay. The palace should be ashamed of themselves for running a British prince off. An American accepts him and treats him better. Shameful. I agree with you. Worldwide birthday, I agree with you. Prince Harry has definitely found a home here in these United States of America. Now, if I don't stop in at any moment, I'm going to just find myself singing the battle hymn of the Republic. So I have to be very, very careful. um okay. Tight Wranglers. Let me see. And some what is that? Buckle rubbing, two-stepping, my kind of sport. Sarah Turner, you you were able to see things I didn't even notice, but okay. Was all that in that photo? Because I'm not sure. But don't worry, we're gonna get to that photo. Um, but yeah, what a great day for the Sussexes because of this. I mean, yes, it seems like the world is falling down around us, but somewhere in all of this haze that we're in, thank goodness that we have you know, something like this to cheer us up. Okay, and I'll take a couple more comments. I love to see Harry in chaps, boots, real Texas Stetson hat, and of course, working that rope action. Diane Hawkins, did you just get out of prison or something? That is just too visual. I suggest you start rubbing some ice cubes on your neck or take a cold shower. You should be ashamed of yourself. It is still the AM here in the United States. I'm embarrassed. Does anybody else share this sentiment? Oh, let me see. While in Texas, he needs Stetson, cowboy boots. You too, Marshall? Okay, and I love seeing him doing the Ladies, get a hold of yourselves. This is a prince of the realm, someone who deserves all of our decorum and all that kind of stuff. It sounds like some kind of meat market on this live chat. That's right, Sash. You bring us back uh, to the ground level. Y'all better believe the unroyal snakes and rodents are regretting what they did to run Harry and Meghan off. Their loss, our gain. That's right. That's right. Okay. All right. I see y'all are out of these cowboy fantasies. That's good. Lots of ladies lusting over Duchess Meghan's man. I'm almost afraid to bring the photo up. And so here's another photo. Although I have to say, um, why is Michelle Obama hyperextending this young lady's prosthetic limb? I have been trying to sort this out for the longest time. It was like I can understand doing the peace sign. I can understand a lot of things going on in this photo, but at what point does a first lady decides that the best way to take this photo is to hyperextend someone's prosthetic limb? I'm just asking for a friend. It's not that I'm bothered by it. Of course, I'm very sophisticated and worldly, and I'm, prepared for just about anything, except for the former first, well, at the time she was the first lady, except for the first lady smiling, making a peace sign, and hyperextending someone's prosthetic limb. It's like the portrait Norman Rockwell forgot to paint. Like I say, I'm just asking for a friend. But if you guys cannot help me out with this, um, oh, Myrna, you too. I lend Harry my husband's Stetson hat and boots and buckle. He, Myrna, I thought you were above that type of banter, but obviously I had you wrong. I've had all of you wrong. I thought for sure that this is, ladies that lunch, and I'm picturing big picture hats and fancy restaurants. But you all are just. I feel like I'm at the what do you call it, the Chippendales or something. This is so bizarre, but okay. But I just want you to know it's still kind of early in the day here. Lou Lugo Estock, Baron Decorum. Prince Harry was in the window being silly during Duchess Meghan's birthday. Called let me see. Oh yeah, with Melissa, the phone call with Melissa McCarthy. Yeah, you're right. You're right. They are a fun-loving couple. And obviously, this is a fun loving crowd, all because Harry appeared at a rodeo. But okay. Now, another symbol of his new Americanism was when he appeared on a late night talk show. This is kind of what kicked it off, wasn't it? Was when he appeared with James Corden. And of course, when he was with that self help group of young people, the Sussexes, decided to, reach out to the young people to help them with their mental health crisis or showcase their, you know what they were doing. So, and and this is like one of those few pap photos that I will allow, but I love it so much that I am going to allow this today. This is just a typical American baseball cap, bandana, delivering food with Mrs. Sussex, the Duchess of Sussex. So I'm sorry, Mrs. Harry Wells. That's what I'm trying to say. And then, of course, we all get by with the help of our friends. Of course, being just a typical American, of course, he's friends with Serena Williams, right? I mean, who's not friends with Serena Williams? So, you know, just like in an episode of Friends, they all go over to the girls' apartment, and Monica and Phoebe and Rachel and Serena are just hanging out. And then here comes Joey Chandler. I'm letting this fantasy go way too far. And Ross and Harry. They all just end up at the girls' apartment. I don't know, watching TV or something. But okay, okay. Long as you, okay, Dolores Williams, as long as you don't pull out any singles and start tipping, then I'm going to just let everybody have their fun. Long as nobody tries to start tipping. Remember how Harry dropped the F bomb when the tea trolley, oh yeah, when the tea trolley crashed on the double decker, the open bus. That was so funny. That was so funny. Yeah, that was that. Yeah, I, that was like one of the best parts of it. Okay. And what else is more American than dropping the F bomb, right? I mean, just the other day, I told somebody, shut the front door. Just the other day, I told someone to shut the front door. So, yeah, I'm capable of dropping an F bomb here and there. The comments are hilarious, just what I needed to relieve stress and take our minds from what's going on around the world. As I'm watching, a lot of news is popping up about Russia. Lynn, I know exactly what you mean. Years ago, when I first started noticing the Sussexes, was when they had the announcement of engagement. All of a sudden, in spite of what was going on in the world, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, or at that time just Harry and Meghan, they became my safe space. And that's where this channel evolves from, is the fact that I wanted to guard my safe space, which is what I try to do every single day. They are my safe space. Harry is in the greatest country on the planet. Only in America can you be all you can be. Titles doesn't matter. Hats off to Harry. Love it. Right? Right? And he's a feminist. So, as the Duchess said, he's a feminist too. You remember she got in trouble for that? But did she lie? No, of course not, because Harry believes in the abilities of everyone. Don't forget to turn your clocks forward before you go to bed Saturday night. Okay, thank you for that. I didn't know that that was coming up so fast. So I'm thinking they changed the dates from what it used to be, right? Because it seems like that's coming up awfully fast. But yeah, thank you for the info. I shall do that. I have to tell you guys, I have a weird obsession with clocks. When I used to go to the thrift store, when I would see like a clock on the shelf that was kind of interesting, I had like this need to rescue it. And sometimes I would come home and find out the clock doesn't work, or that it's slow, or that it's broken, or whatever. But yeah, so when it's time to change clocks, I can count one, two, three, four, five, six. I think I got about 6 or 7 clocks that I have to do every time the season changes. So, yeah, that is just one of those little quirky things about me, is that I have different clocks because I love clocks. And one time, I actually purchased a Frank Lloyd Wright inspired clock for $5 at the thrift store. When I looked online, it was about $200. It was missing the pendulum, which I fashioned one myself. So I'll share that with you one day. But it was a Frank Lloyd Wright inspired mantle clock. Okay, so enough of all that. Who shot John? I'm wondering why Harry's expression said pigs morin or other undesirables just enter the room. Wonder who he noticed taking photos. Yeah, Harry is a soldier first, and there are certain things that may um, set him off or trigger him. And plus, we don't know who was with him at this event. There may have been someone with him that he felt needed to be watched or observed. And so it is a possibility that when Harry was at the rodeo, that he may have seen something that kind of set off those instincts. Now, there we have the proud father of Archie, Archie's papa, and of course, Lily Diana's papa. This is what it all amounts to, is that photo on the left. And of course, the chicken. Get it? The chicken. Archie's little chicken coop is called the chicken. I dropped the F bomb so much that my husband was my teacher. Oh, I have a relative that I tell you, when she's using the four-letter words, it's like I don't know. I would say she's embarrassed when I say this, but it's as though Olivier is quoting Hamlet. I mean, she has a certain inflection when she's using the colorful language. Harry's got, I mean, Harry, no, I'm sorry, Harry got his black pass to the barbecue, but don't bring no potato salad. A little paprika, right? You got to put some deviled eggs on top and some paprika. No relish. Hold the relish. Mo Shannon is here. That's one of our moderators. Okay. All right. So let me see. I thrive with Harry and Meghan. I love your podcast. I have a weird obsession with clocks as well. I have 30 clocks. Nice. Nice, Kenneth. Nice. Yeah, I don't know what it is about the clocks. I got a clock thing. I just bought this glass paperweight clock. It's like a glass cube. And obviously, the clock face is like a very large watch face that just mounts inside of it. But it was like $5 at the thrift store, and I could not resist. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Kim Fields. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And happy women's women's history day. Wait a minute, that's not right. You know what I'm trying to say. But yes, thank you so much for that. And yeah, Women's Day, Women's History Day. Oh, okay, sorry, got that right now. But anyway, thank you so much for the super sticker. That was very generous and I do appreciate it. Okay, that would be trying hard to prove and making people to believe that she is not a racehorse. You know what? I feel so bad because you guys are going to be in mixed company. Like, what if you guys are a college professor or something like that? Or if you're writing a term paper and you accidentally, you're trying to write this serious document and you substitute racehorses because of me, I will feel just awful about that. Oh, thank you, Kim Fields. Thank you so much for that. All right. Yeah, this is like a very odd topic, but we're going to get to Harry. But let me just say a few more nice things about Harry before we get to that photo. Um, that little scared, hurt, wounded child that became a troubled youth um, and flourished even more outside of the shadow of that family. And I could not be more pleased for him. Um, there he is on the left side. That was at a point when we were all so afraid, so hurt, and so wounded because we know that inside he had been like he had really taken a really hard knock in life, and then somehow he managed to become the superhero. Oh my goodness, I see. I shouldn't have chose that photo because we're already having issues today. I'm okay. Okay. What color are his eyes? What color are his eyes? I don't want any messiness right now. But yeah, he has become a superhero. And thank you for that, Diane Hawkins. Um, he has become a superhero that he is today. And what color are his eyes, Anastasia? Oh my goodness. That was not deliberate, but I could see I have made quite the error. I have made an error. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. I have listen, honestly, that was not it. Tell you what, we're just gonna go to the next slide. But I wanted to make a very sober and salient point about how he has, oh God, I can't believe I'm gonna say this, how he has grown. And now I really realize I have committed a bit of a faux pas. Oh Lord, 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 help me. Okay, so are we good? Next slide. Okay, next. Anyway, yes, absolutely. Um, Lydia, I promise you. I guess I don't know. I'm gonna leave it alone. But and the thing is, I know I've seen it before and I just didn't notice that. So that's all I'll say. As you know, it is still morning for some people and afternoon for others, and even evening. But yeah, so what I was trying to say is that I'm just proud of the man that Harry has become, and that um and that he's thriving in America. That means everything, and I think everyone is in agreement with that. So I can wait. I'm so sorry. I didn't. Okay, I know that. Oh, Lord have mercy! I almost dropped the f bomb. I as I said, no particular order. No particular order. I just wanted to celebrate Harry. Um, I I, I just said no particular order. I'm just gonna put some photos up just to celebrate Harry. Oh my goodness. Woo. oh, oh, woo. You know what? I'm just gonna go to the next one. But y'all remember he said that that, that he had a chance to ride in the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. Again, no particular order. How is this unraveling like this? I was trying to just celebrate Harry. Oh my goodness. Hold on a second. Let me mute this for a second. Oh, okay. You know what? So there's Harry visiting a high school in Chicago. And of course, the former First Lady Michelle Obama was more than delighted to take him to different places and show him around. It was kind of like a way. I mean, who would have known that some of those connections that he made at that time would eventually come in handy for the day when he would live here? And of course, there he is with the former President Barack Obama. Harry knows how to work the room. He knows how to. He's just great. And of course, in line with this celebration of Harry on International Women's Day, there is Harry with the late Colin Powell, who was also great friends with his mother, Princess Diana. So, whew, I have gotten a bit of a head rush right now. And you know, the first time Harry went to the Intrepid was years ago. I can't remember the exact year. But yeah, he's been to the Intrepid before, just in case some of you guys didn't know that. Let me see. Yes, I remember that. I remember that, Mo. I remember that. It was a bunch of fuss around the school, and nobody knew exactly what was going to happen that day. And then next thing you know, enters Prince Harry, and of course, the crowd was ecstatic. And there's just another typical American, John Bon Jovi. Hold on. Yes, John Bon Jovi. Okay, you guys. Let me see. Oh, you know what? I'm missing a slide, I think. I'm missing a slide. That's where the cowboy photo is. I'm so sorry. Let me find that one. And then we will talk about the cowboy. Again, we're not going to get into the politics of the whole animal stuff because that's their business. I don't want to talk about that stuff today. It's International Women's Day, and curiously enough, I have decided to choose this day to celebrate Harry. Okay, my slide's not coming up. Let me try that one more time. Oh boy. Yeah, you know, yesterday there was a bit of a glitch in the what do you call it? There was a bit of a glitch with the StreamYard, which caused problems. And I'm hoping that I'm not getting a part two of that right now, although it appears to be that something is weird. So let me try one more time. One more time. Oh, let me see. There was an issue with your file. Please try again in a little while. That's not helpful right now. Oh, they gotta be kidding me. Well, I can bring up the photo, but I had some cool stuff that I wanted to share. So let me try that one more time. Okay. Not helpful. StreamYard is tripping again. I do apologize for this. Let's try that again. Oh, maybe if I close something, I can open up something. Let me see. Let me try this. Okay, so this is not working right now. I'm going to try one more time. And no. Okay, so there's an alternative way I can do it. So let me try this. Oh, oh, uh, oh, maybe that was it. Okay, okay, let me try again. My apologies. My slideshow is giving me the blues. Yeah, nothing. Nothing, nothing. Okay, so here's what we'll do. I'm going to do a screen share because there's another way to do this. So I'll do a screen share and I will take us over to the other screen. Okay. Aha, there we go. So as I said, there's an alternative way to do it and I found it. And there is Harry at the I don't want to call it a dude ranch, but anyway, there he is. It kind of looks like a I want to say it has that very Australian outback look to it. But curiously enough, I mean, there's Harry surrounded by people. And this is what inspires me is that Harry, look at how he commands that crowd. These are supposed to, I'm not going to say supposed to be. My assumption is that these are people that may have voted for someone that I would not have voted for. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? So thank you, B10. And I'm so glad to know that you were not a party to that situation that got way out of hand earlier, and that you are someone who rise above and et cetera, et cetera. So, because these ladies they frightened me earlier. They just absolutely frightened me. So, but as I know, I can depend on you to maintain a certain respectability. So thank you for that. Let's see. Okay, and then next there is this one. I hate that these are so small, but anyway, let me see. Well, there's Harry with that same hat on. I don't know if this is from that same occasion. I don't suspect it is because he's not sporting the beard. So, um, yeah, it. Carolyn, I hope I don't have to turn the water hose on you. Please don't make me have to turn the water hose on you. This is just I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Anyway, I'm absolutely shocked. Um, mm, yeah, so I'm not sure that that photo is. I'm not. It's got to be an older photo. But as you know, Princess Diana learned that the kids had this affinity for the United States, like going to Disney World, and also, I believe it was William who wanted to go to a dude ranch. And I'm not sure if Harry went to the same dude ranch at the same time, but Princess Diana made sure they had as normal a life as possible, all things considered. And so there he is, Harry. There's Harry riding the horse, looking every bit the Marlboro man. So, um, yeah, I'm going to try those slides one more time if you guys don't mind, because I am just um, confused why that would not open. Ah, still nothing. That is so weird. I don't know how that happened. Okay, so next slide. There's Harry. There he is, looking young and chipper. no facial hair, face all red from excitement and glee. I'm always glad to see when Harry has that big smile like that. That is absolutely um incredible. I love it. Okay. And then there's this. Now, because Harry loves horses, it wasn't very difficult for him to do something that, of course, made me cringe. And that was when, of course, out of respect for his father and out of a sense of duty, when Harry was called to kiss a horse, he had no problem doing it. Not once, but twice, several times. I mean, that's our Harry. He gets the job done. If somebody says, Harry, out of duty and out of protocol, just try to be as warm and as friendly as possible. And there he is, in it to win it. So, um, whether it's our four-legged friends or if it's our hooved beasts from the Bible, Harry, whether it's the golden calf from hell, Harry is going to put duty first. Oh boy. Happy International Women's Day, everyone. But yes, Harry always puts duty first. Oh boy. I have to get ready in 15 minutes. I'll catch up with it later. Thank you very much, Baron. Wish everyone a good continuation of the day. Well, thank you, Faya. Thank you so much. Okay. And Diane, you say Harry even thanked the horses for cooperation. He did. He did. Um, it's just that one albino horse that he is thanking there. I didn't see that one on that day, but okay. That 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 must be one of those Lippis Shano stand style, one of them dancing horses. I kind of think I've seen that horse dancing with the royal photographer one day. So, yes, that just goes to show that some horses really can dance. Oh, the horse whisperer, right? I mean, yeah, absolutely. He's a horse whisperer. Otherwise, some of those breeds, them dancers, horses, they can start bucking and kicking and bucking and kicking and bucking and kicking some more. But if you know how to whisper to them, okay, let me stop. Okay, next. And there's Harry, just a typical American hanging out at the Super Bowl. I mean, who doesn't do that? And Cedric the entertainer was so glad to greet him on the occasion. So that was really nice. And then, of course, just hanging out with his cousin, holding the Super Bowl trophy. I want to say that on some occasion, maybe I have overlooked it, but I'm pretty sure that on some occasion I held the Super Bowl trophy. So, you know, sometimes I get around and I probably just forgot. And, we all do that. And there he is with Gaitan or man. And of course, a typical American playing football. Of course, he's playing football. He's an American now. Oh, well, Pottinger, I'm so glad that I could help. Um, Things kind of got weird for a second, but I guess I needed that, especially since I'm having oral surgery this afternoon. I think that'll wipe that grin off my face. But it's when the Novocaine wears off that things really go south. I'm just hoping I get a proper prescription to deal with things. I just probably will have to sleep. But and that photo in the center where oh, let me see. Is it Doris? Was her name Doris? Anthony Anderson's mother? Anyway, I call that the hi baby moment because that just looks like one of those situations where you receive the love of the African American mother. One of the ways that I know that anyone invited to my home was truly welcomed was if they passed the hi baby test. When your mom says hi baby, then you know they in. But if your mama be like, how you doing, then you probably shouldn't bring that person back to your house again, right? If your mom gives your friends the up and down, like, how dare you bring that trash to my house, then don't bring that person back. But if you get the big grin and hi baby, get on over here and give me a hug, then that one is welcome. So I'm thinking that Anthony Anderson's mother gave him the real hi baby moment. So that's what I call it, the hi baby. Okay, so Harry's very much eye candy. I mean, no disrespect to Duchess Meghan, but Duchess knows she's got the Ginger Avenger wrapped around her little finger, and vice versa. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Okay, gosh, let me concentrate before I mess up dinner for the family. Take care, squaddies, and Baron, thank you for the laughs. Letitia, you are quite welcome, and I hope you have a delicious dinner and a wonderful night. And again, happy Women's Day. Okay, International Women's Day at that. Okay, okay, I saw that one. Okay, let me go to the. I'm almost done with my slides, by the way. There is, um, thank goodness this photo is bigger. That is Jennifer Hudson. Uh, like everybody else, Harry is very enthusiastic to meet people, and most people on this planet are incredibly happy and pleased to meet him, as well they should be, because I think he is absolutely awesome. So, that's that. So, Baron asked the dentist to call in prescription before you leave office so it can be ready for pickup. They tried to tell me I had a 40-minute wait once I almost got arrested. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Unfortunately for me, the pharmacy, this is like an all-inclusive medical place. The pharmacy is just across the hall. And I think if I'm standing there looking through that glass, that will expedite matters. Plus, of course, I will follow your advice. Very good advice. Thank you for that. Okay, so I'm going to end the screen share because I have gotten through. I just cannot believe those slides did not open. That is so weird. I mean, it's just like if I take one away, will it work? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That was strange. Anyway, you guys, that's what I wanted to do today was just to highlight Harry because of his big cowboy moment. And it's not even just that, it's just that I'm so glad that Harry has a life here in America. And I thought it was worth celebrating that today, just spontaneously celebrating that executive producer, chief impact officer at Better Up. I mean, there's so many other things that I could have discussed. I don't know how it was reduced. I don't know how it was reduced to the Oscar Mayer Wiener wagon at the most awkward possible time. I don't know how that happened, but it was all by chance and it was all in fun, I'm sure. So, uh, okay. So, I think I'll take a few more comments here. And then I got to get into character so I can get out of here because I got to go do my thing. So let's give our love to the two queens, the Queen of Hearts and the Queen of Everything. That is Diana and Doria. Thank you for everything. And let's see, a few more comments, and then we'll do the last word of the day. And then I am going to prepare myself to be ripped apart. Thank you for Harry's photos, the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile in celebration. Oh, well, all I could say, my timing could not have been more impeccable. Okay, Baron, did you see Jeremy Vine's show? Don't watch it myself, but my son said the discussion was should Charles give Andrew money? No, I didn't see that, but I think he should. I think he should. Charles has the money. If the money is going to go to a worthy cause, which is what some of the money is supposed to do, I think that a lot of good will come out of that money. That's what the other side has committed to. So I think it's a great idea. I hope they put it to good use. I hope that it will advance some very important women causes and also help facilitate whatever shelters or programs or healthcare, whatever. I think that should be a win-win for everybody except for the Windsors. Okay, next. Oh, Connie, you're quite welcome. Believe me, I'm being very selfish. I needed that myself because I tell you, I just wanted to talk about anything but bad news today. Okay, Baron Squatties, thanks for the fun and laughs. Laughter does good like medicine. Absolutely, Sash. I'm glad to help. And Yvonne Clark, how are you today? Wouldn't it be nice if they get invited to the White House for Easter? Is that White House for Easter? I think it would be, I want them at the White House. Gosh, do I want them at the White House? I think that would be so cool. It's what I've been waiting for. It is just not that we need to prove anything to anybody, but just like that further validation that this is Harry's home now and that we got his back. That's all I want to do. I don't want to have to try to prove anything to the people of Narnia or anything like the KP and all that. I just want people to know that this is his home and that he's welcome here and that he has put roots down here in the United States and that's it because this has been a country that has been known as a melting pot available for any and all comers and that here you can be all you can be and whether you're a prince of the realm or whether you're someone crossing the southern border hoping for a better life, I just think everybody should have that same possibility. Thank you for the super sticker and thank you for the prayers, Lydia. Thank you for the super sticker sunburst. It has been a pleasure being on the Royal Sussex today with everyone. Let's see, Baron, I've been following your channel ever since I was in the UK, just relocated over here in the USA. Love your podcast, show very interesting. You make me laugh. I would love to be a member. Well, that would just be wonderful. Whenever you're ready, that will be perfectly okay with me. I would appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, let me see. This has been a lovely morning. Have not laughed this amount in a long time. Thanks to everyone in the chat. Yet, Zenobia, I promise you that was not deliberate. It was all by chance, and thank goodness for that, right? If I would have tried to set that up, it probably would have gone a whole other direction. But honestly, when this photo popped up after all of that, I thought I was gonna flip out the chair. and then I, then I couldn't stop seeing it. I mean, even later today is, whatever. I'm just that photo is going to be burned into my psyche. Hello, beloved squatties. Sussex is at the White House would drive the haters out of their minds. I love it when that happens, right? And that is why I included the HRH, because that gets under their skin. And don't I love that? Okay. I don't, let me see. Seabiscuit to be invited to the White House either. But no, no, it could happen. Yeah, you know what, Diane Hawkins, when they do come to the United States, there's going to be the obligatory invitation from the White House, and then we'll be stuck with those images. And gosh, I just thought about it. I hope they don't invite the Sussexes to be there at the same time. But then again, somebody has got to show up so that they can teach the other Duchess how to dress. Somebody's got to teach her how to dress because somebody gave her a really good lesson in fashion the last time that she was over there. So when they come over here, I think it stands to reason somebody's got to show her how to dress because left to her own devices, I mean, it's a disaster. So, yeah, I wouldn't mind that just so that somebody just so that somebody can teach her what a duchess can be or how a duchess can look. Both how a duchess can be and how a duchess can look. But let me just be petty and say this. If there is an invitation like that, you know that somehow, I don't know how it's going to happen or who's going to cause it to come into play, but our duchess is likely to give some type of speech. I mean, after all, they're already afraid she's running for president someday. So let us hope that she gives some type of a speech. Right there in front of the other duchess without cue cards, spontaneously, she just goes up there and gives a speech. The same way that somebody pretended to simultaneously go to the Royal Carol and then somehow was coerced into cosplaying the Phantom of Westminster Abbey. Except for this will be a real thing. This is all contrived. So yeah, somebody's got to do it. Okay. All right, you guys. I think that's it. Who wants the last word for today? I'm just stalling because I don't want to go, but I do have to go. Gosh darn it. I have put this off for so long. I have put this off for so long. It was almost as though they had to send us a search party just to get my attention. So, yeah. You guys, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. Please don't make me go. No. Okay. I'm going to go. So, who wants the last word for the day? Okay. Karen says, great podcast as always. Seeing Harry just made my day. Duchess Meghan is a lucky princess. Okay, I think that's going to do it. And then after that, I have to go. Thank you for that, Lydia. I'm sure I'll be fine. Like I said, the pharmacy is just across the hallway. Uh, okay, then I gotta go. So we are going to Ginger Avenger ourselves out of here. And then I am going to what may appear to be an interrogation gone wild, uh, the dentist, and then we'll be good. So next time you guys hear from me, if I sound like Elmer Fudd searching for that wascally wabbit, then you'll know that the visit was successful. Oh, Darlene, I wish I could be there instead of having to go where I have to go. Can I just come and sit with you for a little while, like until my appointment has passed? Okay. So, yeah, I know Joan Commonwealther. As a matter of fact, You're absolutely right. Step upper lip, duty, country, um, what do you call those things? Pliers or whatever they call that thing that rips your mouth apart. Yes, that's what we have to do. There's a job to be done, and I'm going to do it. I'm not going to stall. I'm not going to keep talking. All right. That was our last word then. Suck it up, Baron. All right. I am going to go and do my thing. I'm not afraid. I am resolute. Um, yeah. Okay. So, and I'm still sitting here, right? Right. Okay. Yeah. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Okay. So, oh no, I'm gonna Uber. Oh, you mean drive yourself out the door, Baron? Yeah. Put a little bass in that voice. Yeah, try to talk like the All-State man, or like the Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin, who I actually think is secretly the All-State man. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. It's gonna be cool. I'm gonna call Mo Shannon and talk to her and get on her nerves. So um, she'll believe me. By the time she get through cussing me out, I'll be there early. Okay, so that's it, everybody. Thank you. I'm done stalling. And we are going to Ginger Avenger ourselves out of here. Love you all very much. Have a great day. And again, happy International Women's Day. I'm not going. I don't feel like going. You know what? I feel like I'm just kidding. I'm gone, y'all. Oh boy, that's funny, isn't it? Okay, bye y'all. Bye.